So we have a lot more time to kill here, and we locked all the doors so you guys don't have anywhere to go. And, no, you know, I mentioned before that it's so great that we're doing this in Santa Fe, and I do mean that. I love this town. I grew up in Minnesota, and every time I say that, everyone goes, Minnesota? I've heard that so many goddamn times. And the older I get, the more angry I get. Not angry, but just like, yeah, but, you know, I think about my time growing up, and it's so fucking accurate. And I wasn't born in Minnesota. My parents aren't from Minnesota. Oh, see? There we go. But growing up, all my friends' parents were from Minnesota. And all my friends were born and raised there. And like generations of generations of generations of Minnesotans. I mean, like, over on the Viking ship of Minnesota. And I remember when Fargo came out.
Oh, God.
I was like in 5th grade or something like that. I don't remember, but I remember all my friends' parents, especially this particular friend. Talk quieter. Talk quieter, you two.
Talk louder.
So, all these, you know, when they came out, they were so offended by this movie because they'd say, oh, you know, oh, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. That's nonsense. And me and my friend Danny, who's Dan and Danny, and you know, we in 4th or 5th grade, we'd spend the night at each other's houses and stuff, and we didn't do anything weird. But one time in 7th grade, she found this videotape in her parents' bedroom, and we put it in the VCR, you know, and we didn't know any better, and it was a homemade tape of her parents having sex. And it was almost like a fake movie someone made for fun, because the mom's on top and she's just like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's good, oh for corn's sake. And I remember, you know, every time anyone says Minnesota, I have to think back on that and think about how perfectly accurate that is. And it was a good time watching that video. But I moved here from Chicago a few years ago, and when I moved there from Minnesota. When I moved into Chicago, I moved into a town, well, it's a little suburb outside of the city, but basically in the city, called Lakeview. And I took up an apartment there, and it was really pretty. Everything was super clean. Everyone was really nice. And I very quickly learned that it was they called it Boys Town, which was due to the fact that 95% of the people that lived there were of the homosexual persuasion, you know, and that's fine. I don't care. But it made me really nervous because every time I took my gerbil for a walk, I thought they were going to think I was gay. So I moved here. So far, you guys have been fucking awesome. And please put your hands together for our next fantastic comic, Emily.